All right, here we are for the first round.
Love this one.
Yeah, this looks pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm. Elf would make it off the charts, but...
Yes, it would. What do you think we're playing against? Mono red every single time?
Probably.
How good is mono red against this deck?
We have Awakening Zone. That's infinite blocks, which is kind of sweet. And, well, I don't know. Depends on how many Ulamogs and Kozileks we draw, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, well, we got Plains and no Savannah Lions, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? Imposing Sovereign?
Oh,
no!
Yeah.
Oh, yucky.
Awkward.
That's okay, our draw is still really sweet. This is tough, though.
It is.
Like, if he gets off to a quick start, creature-wise, he's going to get in for a lot of extra damage with that stupid thing. That does not count as a quick start.
So...
I think we still just Awakening Zone here, right?
I think so. I think we just want to have like more mana available so that later we can have a more less awkward counterspell turn, you know.
Yeah, I think we just save it for later.
So,
because like we can drain Shermit this next turn if we want.
Right, yeah, if we stack the triggers right, we can even pay the echo cost.
What do you mean if we stack the triggers right?
Well, you know...
because we'll need that fifth mana.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you think's better, though? That or
Well, it depends on what he does. This? Is that what you're asking?
No, that or the Master of the Wild Hunt. Oh,
All right.
okay. Well, it cuts down our
I
options.
think I like Master of the Wild Hunt. Yes?
Yes.
We have the 4 spikes, so screw you. We know you don't have it.
Really sad that we drew Kozilek right after our zone got taken away. It's going to make it a little bit harder.
All right, so tap all untap wolves and they enter the battlefield tap, so that's
Yeah.
actually pretty awkward, though. The
Slow.
fact that it's a 3/3 is great.
Right.
Like, we'll just snap lock.
So next turn, are you thinking a Glenalendra with mana up, or
We can't do that.
why not?
What mana?
Well, next turn we're going to play Forest, right? We play Glenalendra with a blue up, right?
Why do we need blue? Oh, just for
Did-
blue? Just for her?
For her.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that seems good. Either that or just slam deranged. We'll see what he does. This is a big issue for him.
Right.
Like, right now he's going to get in for some extra damage. Oh, he's going to make his own copy of it. We're getting studented here.
Got you.
No. How bad is that for us?
It's not good. He gets to use all his stuff first, so like he'll be able to kill our master before
No, we're going to be a wolf ahead, though, right?
tapped wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a tapped wolf. He has a tapped wolf. We have an untapped wolf. He has a tapped wolf. He kills ours. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Now this is getting awkward quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about Glenalendra? And I mean, or because if we keep up counterspell, we get to do nothing else. You know,
Yeah.
which seems real bad.
I think I like this. I also like just getting another creature down.
Right.
Huh. Never seen Imposing Sovereign do this much work. Actually, you know what we can do here, though, too, is when we untap, we can use our wolf to kill his wolf.
Right.
So that we can keep our master alive.
Just wolf on wolf violence.
Right. Seems unlikely that he's going to come up with his own wolf here. But I think leaving up Glenalendra sort of permanently is great, and I think this is a nice long game plan.
Yeah.
We're at 10. I mean, I'm not super happy with our life total, but we're not at an unreasonable one.
What happens if he just attacks with Master? We blocking?
I'm thinking probably just blocking. I mean, Deranged Hermit will eventually just stabilize this board.
Right.
And even if we trade these two things off, then the wolf and the 2/2 flyer will stabilize the board too. You know, he doesn't really have any great attacks in that case.
Yeah.
So I think if he attacks with Master, we probably just take the trade. What is happening here? He knows these things are going to die anyway. I'm just going to block.
Yeah. Like, there aren't any white pump spells in this set, are there?
I mean, there just aren't any pump spells at all. And plus,
yeah,
you know, so I don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, having that thing off the table makes things so much better.
Like, if that thing's gone and this survives, he's just going to finish it off.
Still, though, that's fine.
Not really that fine. I guess Deranged Hermit becomes decent here, but this is bad. But getting that other thing gone is great for us, there's no doubt.
We need Stomp Holler. We need to get our zone back and just Kozilek this guy.
Ooh.
We can
like playing this.
trade Wind Rider and keep... Yeah. Keep Counterspell up.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Trade Wind Rider seems excellent here.
That Legionnaire is... Well, no, actually the Legionnaire can't... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because I thought everything was coming into play tap now, but it's not. It's sweet.
Well, but we can't actually block it, though.
The Porcelain Legionnaire?
Right.
Oh, that's right, because of the wolf.
Yeah.
Well,
but next turn we'll be able to.
Right. There's some wolf problems right now.
Oh, yes.
At some point, we can end step bounce the Detention Sphere, and then when he goes to replay it the next turn, we can Glen Elendra it.
Yeah, but another thing we can do is just bounce Master, because remember, it's a, what's it called?
Right.
Now, he would get to copy something,
Mm-hmm.
but he wouldn't get to copy Master.
Having him copy Trade Wind Rider is kind of awkward, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He would get to copy something. It wouldn't
Right.
be Master, though. Like, this is going to take over the game.
Right. I'm just thinking if we can get the zone out from underneath him and try to win this game with Kozilek, like,
Yeah.
you know, then he can have all the wolves in the world.
I just feel like, well, no, he can't. I mean, he can just kill Kozilek. Like, it's just a 12-12. If he has, like, 6 wolves, he just kills them.
I mean, yeah, hopefully we'll do it before that happens. Like, 6 wolves is a lot.
Okay, well, I mean, you said all the wolves in the world, and I just mean, like, he's going to get a lot of them if we don't do anything. Like, this is only 1 extra mana per turn. Parallax Wave. All right, let's snap this thing off. Obviously can't let that happen. We could even start bouncing Glen Elendra, and he's going to kill it here. Okay, that's fine. We can't let him have Parallax Wave, so.
No, that will end the game.
And he's got a Soldier. Soldier doesn't seem to matter much here. Wall's actually decent here. Wall lets us have Trade Wind Rider. It blocks, and it also lets us keep Counterspell up.
And if we happen to draw land, we can still go Deranged Hermit. He's only got 1 card in hand, right?
Well, I don't think we're going to Deranged Hermit, though, this turn, right?
Why not?
Just have Counterspell up?
Okay, yeah, I mean,
we get to Trade Wind Rider either way. Wall seems sweet. Oh, jeez.
that's good.
But this is a big issue here, because now he's going to have 2 wolves. So...
Except he's going to have a... Because we can bounce a wolf in response to the trigger, right?
Yeah, we can, but then we have to tap our whole team. And he's got a whole bunch of stuff now.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to need this Hermit down. He would hit us for 3, 4, 5, 6 for exactly lethal, so we'd have to Mystic Snake something in and block It can't block soldier, actually. We'd have to block here or chump block here. So if he just goes for it, he kind of just gets us. I think we just have to risk it and hope he just doesn't go for it here. Yeah, maybe just slamming Range Hermit's better there.
Yeah, I kind of like having a
because then we just get
board.
like a bunch of blockers, and then like we can use Trade Wind Rider and still have other blockers.
Right.
I mean, it feels unlikely that we die this turn, but I could definitely see that being a better play. Basically, I think his play is to master our Trade Wind Rider pre-combat, force us to bounce a wolf. And then if he has like any counter spell, he can just kill us because like we can't flash in a blocker or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I think just Range Hermiting was probably better. I like the idea of leaving up counter spell, but now we're forced to use our Mystic Snakes. So.
If we had hit a land off Wall of Blossoms and then been able to Range Hermit that turn, I think that would have been sweet.
That would have been nice. That wasn't why I did it, but
Yeah.
looking back, that would have been much better. Yeah, you mentioned it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could have also just played it. Like,
Right.
I thought it was better to leave counterspell up, but I think I put too much emphasis on leaving the counter up as opposed to just managing the board as it sat. I'm just worried because he's got all this mana, and like any number of spells just kill us. Like Cryptic just kills us. Blah blah blah.
I mean, he has to. I mean, he doesn't get to attack with everything, right? If he is going for the wolf thing, which is nice. Like he's
No,
tapping.
but he does attack for lethal.
Right. I mean, we're flashing in something, right? So
We flash in Snake just to chump block. It's not great for us.
We don't necessarily have to, right? We can
do.
we can flash in Snake, not counter a spell, use that to bounce something, and then we can leave our wolf up to block this.
Oh, you mean use this as one of our tap guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you're totally right.
It might be better, right?
It's slightly better because we can trade wolf for
Yeah.
soldier.
I mean,
where
it's
Mystic Snake can't.
It sucks if he follows up with something that we want to counter or whatever, but I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
we might have to get to the stage where we're like, he has to have nothing for us to win this
Yeah.
game.
Oh, I'm definitely on board with just being not dead by the end of the turn because I feel like if we get Deranged Hermit in, we'll be in much better shape.
Right. In the tank.
All right. So he is activating this thing targeting the Trade Wind Rider.
So you like just doing Snake, bringing Snake in, no counter, and then blocking the.
We can commit him to the attack and then do the Snake, but it's a chump block instead of being able to actually kill the soldier. It does mean any sorcery removal that he has, though. If he has any, if he's got a like a Oblivion Ring, then he just kills us if we make that play.
Yeah. I don't think we can beat an Oblivion Ring. Right.
Another thing we can do is bounce Porcelain Legionnaire instead and let our Trade Wind Rider die. I don't know how good that is.
Don't really like it because we next turn if we survive we get to play a Deranged Hermit and have a lot of options, which is sweet.
All right. Well, I think we probably just let the Snake die. Then we can also block Seagate and take and go to 1.
Okay.
So I think we just do that. Because I don't want it, because we can totally play around Oblivion Ring and that kind of spell. And remember, let's just kill a wolf this way too. But we can't play around counterspell here, but I don't think I just think we don't have the option to anyway at this point. He's only got 2 cards left, so, all right. So I can block here, and we keep the Snake and we go to 1, or I can block here and we stay at 3, but we lose the Snake. I think we just block here, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to kill us.
Yeah, I kind of think 1's the same as.
I think so too. Not as 3 necessarily, but it's close enough. And we get to keep the Snake, which is a big deal. And he has land go. All right. Wouldn't mind seeing a land here, actually. Finhorn Elves, that's not bad. Right?
Yep, it's not bad. It's not the.
Let's get deranged. Boom. Play an elf. And I think we just say go here, right?
Mm-hmm. Not the beatdown.
No. So I wish we could get him down to 1 wolf. That would have been ideal.
Right.
And that was the argument for using the Mystic Snake to block the wolf if we flash it in before. But again, I just really hate the idea of letting him use like any sorcery speed removal spell. Oust, I think, is in this cube. Like just anything stupid like that just gets us, you know?
Right.
All right, now he's just going to pass a turn though, and things get awkward because if we want to trade wind ride, then he can respond with the wolves. If we don't trade wind ride, then he can just wait till he has 3 wolves.
Right.
So I'm not really sure what the play is here.
What, you know, actually,
What are you seeing?
well, so the trade wind rider trigger will resolve, right? If we
It will after, yeah.
right. So this is where it gets tough
You want
because
to do it on the hermit?
we could do it on his master, and if he kills it in response, he doesn't get to recopy it next turn.
No, but he gets to get,
deranged hermit.
which doesn't seem too.
He doesn't get to pay the echo cost. He gets a bunch of 1/1s, and they're all lethal, which is awkward for us.
Well, not really. We've got infinite.
Right. But I mean, yeah, if we can stop the wolf problem from happening,
Is
like
there anything else that he could get that we're really worried about? Wait, but if we bounce it, we can counter it.
correct.
So let's just do that.
Yeah, let's just do that then.
Because we're not going to get the thing anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that we're not taking out any of his wolves in this scenario, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get more of them.
So, here's the awkward part though.
What?
Are we gonna pay the echo cost and try to rip a land here?
Probably not. Or,
Oh no!
we've got
Actually,
Finhorn
I
Elves.
forgot we got
Yeah,
Finhorn
Yeah,
Elves.
we're good.
Sweet.
So yes, we will.
We are gonna kind of tip our hand here a little bit, tapping the elves, but whatever.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not a consideration at this point.
Yeah, just having all those things be 2/2s is. Ooh, no.
Actually, probably worth doing. Like Kozilek cleans up this game instantly, basically.
Right, and I mean, so next turn, if he, we have to make sure that we get that student out of his hand first, though, because we do not want him copying Kozilek, right?
Right, and he probably just won't cast it.
Yeah, which makes
Well,
us.
you know, if he doesn't have any other plays, maybe he'll just be like, screw it, let's just run it, you know. And if he doesn't, then we just wait. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We are only 3 off from actually just hard casting it.
But I mean, we have to leave up counterspell magic.
Right.
Or counterspell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Although we do get to draw a bunch of cards and he doesn't, and we ostensibly get to attack first, right? So.
That's true. That's a good point. But we're just not, like, we're fully stabilized here, so I just don't see any reason to, like, be in a rush.
Right.
He's got to come up with some pretty crazy stuff to get through this. I'm pretty happy just sort of sitting back at this point.
Awkward.
Well, let's keep that one here, I
Yeah.
think. Do we have any attacks possible? No, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, do we just want to Eureka in? Let's see, we Eureka in Kozilek's. Yeah, see, then we get totally screwed because he actually gets to be the one
He
who
gets to attack first,
We
yeah.
can't do that. Yeah, we need this.
Yeah. Hopefully, I hope he just goes for it right now. You know, like he might just be getting frustrated if he's flooded or whatever, and just figure.
Thalia, we don't care about Thalia at all.
Not really. That's a thing to cast.
But we can't.
Yeah, we can. 7 mana, right?
Yeah, but we can't cast it. He's got a clone in his hand. Like,
I mean, they do block each other, but
yeah, I don't want to take that risk.
yeah.
Funny, I mean, if we keep drawing our fatties, though, we could actually just run Eureka
And just have more stuff.
Just
you know.
out
Just
fatty him.
having him to attack first though is just going to be so brutal for us.
Not really. I mean, like we can chump block Kozilek.
Yeah.
We get to attack back with like Kozilek, Simic, Sky Swallower, and Ulamog or whatever. Then it's different. Don't care about any of these though. I would like one of these for myself. Thank you. He might just try to grind as well. Like maybe he just goes for clone this thing and just try to like hit us a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. We've let a lot of things resolve. He might start to think that we don't have it.
Yeah, that's true. But these have been pretty inconsequential things. This thing's doing work, by the way. All right, he's going to start trading some guys off. He wants to start trying to attrition us out, which is fine. I'm just going to trade a squirrel. Actually, probably just 2 squirrels because this is the most vulnerable.
I think we want to trade with Mystic Snake because it can't block Soldier Pantheon, so it just has a drawback here, right?
Okay, and I actually like that because do we want to put 2 squirrels on this just in case he does something to our Deranged Hermit in combat?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any downside.
Well, I mean, there's some downside if.
I mean, like we said, there's no pump spells, right? So.
No, but he can bounce our Deranged Hermit, or he can exile our Deranged Hermit, or whatever, and then it shrinks.
Right, but I mean, if you want to make sure that you trades, then there's no downside, right? Like, yeah. if you're willing to lose 2 1/1 squirrels to kill his wolf.
That was my question, though.
Yeah, I think.
Are we willing?
I think so. Oh, awkward.
Why is that awkward?
Well, because we just killed off his wolf token, and that would have been sweet, to.
No, hell no. This is what we want for Eureka.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we bounce his copied thing. Because his thing resolves first. So whatever he, so we put in Simic, Sky Swallower, Kozilek, and Manowar.
So we have to.
We bounce his Kozilek.
Yeah, we actually just hard cast Manowar. We don't actually Eureka it in.
No, we Eureka it in.
Well, if we Eureka it in, then Eureka's still on the stack, and he gets to just put it back into play. Is that
no? All the triggered things from Eureka things resolve after Eureka's done.
Okay.
And ours go on the stack first, so they resolve last. So if let's say he has land guy, then we can just get him here.
And we even get to keep counterspell up?
No. Because Eureka costs 5.
Correct.
I think we just wait. We can wait to hit another land. That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Do we have to counter that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
Wait. He needs to get... Yeah, he actually has enough mana to just make everything.
Yeah. This board state has all been about foxes, wolves, and squirrels.
Yeah, it really has. But I think I'd like to introduce some Eldrazi's and jellyfish to the mix. All right, well, we don't have the luxury of messing around with counterspells anymore.
He might just cast...
We're dead to a flyer, so...
Right, he might just cast Student now, though, to copy Deranged Hermit, because he just wants to overwhelm us.
Yeah, that actually would have been pretty good for him.
Like, this whole time he's been playing around a counterspell, and we finally used it, right? So,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think we're just going for it here, right?
I think so.
Well, no, now we can't.
Why not?
Well, I mean, we can. We'll bounce his thing, and we will get to hit with Kozilek first, but he will get to keep his Kozilek.
Because he'll be able to just recast it.
He'll just recast it. I don't think we can do it. I think we just have to wait. You know, one thing we could do is Manowar our own Deranged Hermit.
Yeah, I just don't think it does enough, because we're not going to be able to swing through his board. He's got first strike.
No, I mean, like if he goes for it or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, let's just wait.
I kind of like the idea of now just trying to hard cast Kozilek and then, drawing the cards, bouncing his, and then attacking, and just kind of tempoing.
Yeah, I think he has too many permanents to make that work. It's only Annihilator 4. Like, he just gets to recast it. It's a big issue for us. Right,
but we do get to draw. Like, hopefully we'll...
Yeah, that is true. We do get to draw.
So there we go. There's another land drop, kind of.
We'll play an elf, I guess. Go ahead. So do we have enough now?
4, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
So next turn we get to just cast Kozilek. But I still don't. I'm just super nervous about it, man. Like, I don't think that we win that fight. He has way more lands than we do, right? He's got 8, 9, 10, 11. He can randomly sack this. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He's got 18 permanents, essentially. We have to block everything every time. Like, if he attacks with his whole team, we have to block every single one of these things so we can only sack lands. It gets pretty sketchy.
It does. I mean,
we can kill him in 2 hits with our own Kozilek, so he's not in a great spot with it, but like, makes me very nervous.
We're really happy if we cast Kozilek, draw 4, and there's like a land in an Ulamog. Like, that's sweet. Mm-hmm. You know.
Should we have just cast this, by the way?
Well, he gets to copy it, right? And
yeah, I just wonder if that's...
Just make him copy it?
Like, if he copies that, I think I'm happier, you know?
Mm-hmm. We could try that. We could try to just bait it out.
So, like, this is what happens. So we play Kozilek, we draw 4. He copies it. We attack. He sacks 4 lands, takes the damage.
We bounce it.
We play Mana War, bounce it. He replays it. We attack.
Yeah, he has to sack 8 permanents before he gets to
true.
Gets
that
to swing.
Isn't bad.
And we get to draw 4 cards.
You want to do it?
I mean, it's not like the least risky play in the world, but I mean, God, I feel like we're.
I mean, we have plenty of time. Like, he can't kill us.
I think
you're
tapping 1 too many.
Am I? We need 10. It's 10.
Oh, it is 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10. We need 10. So the thing that I'm worried about, like, because we're totally stable on the board, but the thing that makes me super nervous is that he could just be like Vendilion Click. Dead. We're just dead. Like, we just insta-die. This is very good.
Yeah. But yeah, what I said ended up happening, and we're very lucky, so.
Yeah. Well, I think your point was
yeah.
pretty good, though, that we can draw stuff, right?
Right.
Because now instead of bouncing his guy, we get to just do
just
that.
full blown destroy it, and then
why is he stopping on end step? What is he doing?
Oh no!
Don't do anything, man.
Sweet. He's got to copy it, right? Like.
Oh yeah. He copied it.
And we just do it. Do we do it?
I don't think we even give him a chance to trade. I mean, he won't trade, but I don't even see why we give him an opportunity to, you know?
Right.
I mean, the only thing I could see is if he had a flyer, but he needs a flash flyer because we can also bounce it.
Right.
And we can also just play Sky Swallower if he has a flyer. So yeah, it has to be a flash flyer.
Yeah, I don't. We can't really do anything about Click anyways. Like.
Right. Click just kills us. Yeah. We could Mana War the Kozileks.
Oh, sweet.
The Kozilek.
What's he doing?
Uh-oh.
I don't like to see the land wiggle. I always die when they do the land wiggle.
Well, he cracked his polluted delta finally.
Okay.
Oh, he must have a way to get rid of Kozilek. Yeah, he's got Path.
Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not. And it's actually pretty good that he used it on that because we need to keep this one alive now.
Right.
Definitely have to keep getting islands. In case
for
we draw our
Shackle.
thing, yeah. Because Shackles would be great insurance against Flyer.
Correct. Okay, so we, this feels pretty good because even like let's say worst case scenario he has a counterspell, we still get the trigger, right?
Yes.
And now we get to play the rest of the game without him having a clone, which is it's a big deal. We can just play our Simic Sky Swallower and start getting in there.
Yes. And if he doesn't deal with this, then he just dies.
Right. Was really looking forward to annihilating 8, but. What did he say?
He said oopsie, and then he said, oh, LOL. You know, this game has been pretty epic, but like he has not managed his clock very well. We've got essentially double the clock that he has right now.
Is this still game 1?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I've lost track. Like.
Yeah, I guess it was a really long game.
It's been an interesting one.
It's been a good game though, yeah.
Wow, the biggest of all Jaces.
Now what does that do here? He can't really.
He can bounce Ulamog, but that's not very good.
That's not good for him. Yeah, he's just gonna have to brainstorm here. And that's gonna force some chump blocks. Well, this gets interesting. We get to play Simic Sky Swallower though, which should do big work here.
Right. Are we attacking Jace with Ulamog? Or?
Yeah, we need to get rid of Jace.
It just forces him to, like, because he can.
It just makes him chump one extra creature basically,
Right.
which is great. I mean, you know, permanents do go away quickly on 4. I mean, he's going to get to absorb a few of these hits if he can't deal with it right away.
Right.
But yeah.
Got it. I just don't want him to play a morph. That would be the worst thing.
Wake Thresher.
Okay. That gets
Wake
big.
Thrasher is going to be a must chump. And Brimaz actually is very good here too. This is interesting. We're probably going to have to Mana War.
Brimaz.
One of them, yeah.
I mean, Brimaz puts other lethal creatures into play, so that's more annoying than just a chump or whatever.
Yeah, it's true. Now, one thing we could do is Mana War Deranged Hermit and replay it this turn, though, and just like flood the board where, you know, we get to kill Brimaz. We have to chump Wake Thrasher kind of indefinitely, but like we get to just kill Brimaz. We just get to kill Thalia, Soldier. You know, even his first strike guys just die.
Yeah.
But Simic Sky Swallower does a lot of that work too.
Let's see what he's trading with or chumping with.
Yeah. This is kind of interesting.
Kitchen Finks, maybe?
And so he just sack Jace, so that way he doesn't have to lose a creature.
Okay.
It makes sense. I mean, I'm fine. Like that was sort of great for us to have that happen. But all right, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to put out some creatures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 11, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can play both of these, and we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Because I want to leave these elves untapped here. So I think we just bounce Brimaz.
I think so, too.
I mean, we could do the whole thing, but...
I mean, just the tempo at this point, you know, because, like, if he has to tap 3 of his lands next turn to replay Brimaz, like...
Let's see if he knows F7 or not. Nope.
He knows another button.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so what do we want to do about this player? Is negate good against him?
Did you recall how much time he had on his clock? You know, because like I mean, we can start sliding out our really big stuff. You know, if we don't even think the game is going to go that long.
Yeah, I think he had 5 minutes and change, so
okay.
I think he's got enough time.
So not enough to just warp our deck or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wickerbow Elder could be brought in. It gets big enough to block the 3-powered first strikes in Brimaz, and it also takes out like his
Detention Sphere.
So why don't we consider that?
Okay.
It also, we can search it up. Like, cause like one thing that we just never drew our shackles, which is like
true.
would be just the nut there. He didn't steal any of our guys, right?
He didn't. He just cloned them.
Okay.
I like Wickerbow. What do you think about cutting?
I don't know. I mean, we don't want him to copy Wickerbow Elder and then blow up our. Right. Yeah, let's just leave it out. We already have a Stomp Howler anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just run it back.
This is a keep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Actually, quite a nice one.
Got better.
Sure did. Sometimes you want to lead with blue in case you hit another blue for counterspell, but against his deck, that I don't think that's really the plan.
Not if we're going to turn 2 zone. That's just the nut.
Right. He's got Sovereign again, which is annoying, but that's about it. Zoop.
We also, you know, we've got Fauna Shaman Eureka. Yeah,
Yep, it's really sick. But with his clone, it's like super annoying.
It is.
Like I think maybe we could have just sideboarded all of that out, for example. Like, I just don't see how we really do it now, you know?
Right. That's annoying.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to play Fauna Shaman here.
Yeah.
Leave up Miscalc.
I like it. We really don't want him
We
to
can
like play a
block here,
Jace
too.
here, you know? Like.
No, we can block here if we really wanted. All right, he's not Jacing. He is getting Miscalc, though.
Yeah. And double strike's a big game here.
Yes, it is.
He's probably really stoked to get the zone out of play, you know.
Yeah, but with 4 minutes and a half left on his clock, getting that, I mean, he's still beating the hell out of us here for 4, but he would have been hitting us for a lot more.
Okay. Glen Alendra with mana up. Could do that. With blue mana up.
Yeah, we're taking a bunch of damage.
What can we?
Probably worth it.
What can we go get with Fauna Shaman and cast this turn? Let's think about that for just a second.
Okay.
So we can cast a 4-drop, right?
Yes.
We could just go get Mana War.
We could do this. Yeah, Mana War doesn't do anything, though.
I mean, if we're just trying to...
So you're saying we ditch this, which is kind of a big deal.
Right.
And then we go get up to a 4-drop? So we can get Tradewind Rider, Mystic Snake. We can just get Master.
I do like Master. I mean,
Master just wrecks his board.
Yeah, it's so risky getting anything super sweet because of his clone. But honestly,
Yeah, but
I just don't think he's going to have time to win a game with clone.
Yeah, I think he's probably got maybe Path here.
Okay. Well, if he's got Path, he's got Path.
I think we just Glen Alendra here.
And leave blue up.
And just leave blue up, and then we can any creature we draw, we can make that play later.
Okay.
I think that's it. Not 100% sure on this. I don't think we care about Fauna Shaman that much here. I would just trade it off for. I definitely trade it off for the Leonin Relic Warder here. I think maybe we just trade it off for either.
Right.
It's pretty good here.
Yeah.
But our creatures are all awesome.
Right.
The only things we don't want to draw are our Eldrazi or our 7-drops. Those
which we can still Eureka in.
Yeah, that's true. That's
a
good point.
If we wanted to take that extra risk, which.
I think I'm going to take it if that's all he's hitting with.
Right.
I think Fauna Shaman's better than this because we get to untap with both of these and we can just trade it off if we want. I'll trade a Glen Alendra for Imposing Sovereign.
Right.
Yeah, I just take it. And that's fine. This gives us a really nice insurance plan here. He's going to go Legionnaire. All right. Yep, and we just say go.
Yeah.
So the Legionnaire is pretty annoying because it's going to hit us pretty hard.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that we didn't want him to have for sure.
Now we're definitely trading with
either.
With Fauna Shaman if he attacks, right? Even Glen Alendra possibly.
Elf.
Oh, Sovereign, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If he attacks with Relic Warder, we'll definitely trade off any of the.
I think I just block with Glen Alendra.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it trades off. We get back that thing, and we still have Counterspell too. If he's trying to create an opening, I think he's just going to attack with this though. Sure. He doesn't have any reach, so we're not. You know.
Any creature we can go get Tradewind Rider, which can block that thing all day, which is sweet.
Ooh, Wall's a nutty draw.
Yeah. We're just going to cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, we can pitch.
Well, actually, wait. Why don't we just pitch it?
Yeah. We can pitch and get we kind of want to leave at least Glen Alendra up, right?
Yeah.
So
we can pitch, get Master, and leave Glen Alendra up. That seems awesome.
Yeah, your draw card instinct,
yeah,
you're just I want to draw a card so bad, but how about just draw any card?
Yeah, we could also just play Deranged Hermit.
We can. We don't get to leave any mana up, and everything comes into play tapped this turn.
Master's better.
Yeah. Yeah, that Sovereign's doing work. It's annoying.
Now we do take a whack here, though. We're going to take 5 probably. I still will trade with this, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This actually gets super interesting. I think he's going to attack with everything. Oh, he's not?
Do we just do a little chomp here?
Nope.
Go to 6.
Yeah, we don't have any reason. I guess there was one reason. Ninjutsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I may have blown that one, but
I mean, he can just cast the ninja anyways, you know.
Yeah, he's drawn Deranged Hermit.
Okay.
God, isn't just leaving Counterspell up more important right now? Like, we can still Fauna Shaman it away if we really want.
I think so. I think so.
We just say go, right?
Right.
Like, he doesn't have any attacks now. I mean, no good ones. Like, he can hit us one more time with Porcelain if we really want him to, but we've got Glenalendra Counterspell. Like, it's pretty tough for him to kill us from here, and if we get to untap with Master, then we can Wolf.
Yeah.
Kill that thing, or even just kill that, and like just sort of start going off here. I think I like maybe throwing the Arbor Elf in front here.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, going down to 3 is kind of scary. Like, he's only got 2 minutes left. All we really have to do is not die here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even Glenalendra.
Yeah, Glenalendra like leaves a creature in play, and
Mm-hmm.
you're probably not going to need to actually use Glenalendra
To counter
twice.
3 different things, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he can win now.
I like keeping the Arbor Elf in play because it lets us possibly draw land, play Deranged Hermit, and keep Counterspell up.
Well, do we want to get rid of Deranged Hermit here for something?
That's pretty ideal, you know. We're just clogging the board up so much.
Yeah. I mean, Mana War's the thing. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Let's just keep it. All right.
We can also just right now kill. We can trade the Wolf for the Sovereign and play Deranged Hermit and have everything be on tap.
Yeah, that's true. I think we can just wait, though, right? Don't you? Like, cause why tap all that mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could still have
Yeah, we can still have Counterspell
I
up.
kind of like having Counterspell and Glenalendra, though. Like, what can he possibly do? He's got 1 card in hand.
Let's see. Cryptic. No, we can just. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay.
You're probably right. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have Counterspell, so he needs like back-breaking plays to kill us. No, he can't kill us from here. Now let's just say go. He can't. Like, we have 2 Counterspells. We can counter literally any, like, unless he goes like creature that we absolutely have to counter, or else we lose. Then we can. That's the only situation that we can't beat here, right?
I think so.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, we have Counterspell and Negate in our hand, and he's only got 2 cards.
And he's really up against it with the clock. Yeah, I think you're right. Just be an idiot. If we draw another island, we can play it. But
all right, we need to block both. He's probably trying to get some shenanigans going here.
we can.
I think I just block here, and then Wolf this thing.
Well, yeah, I think you can just put the Arbor Elf in front of the.
You just want to do it like
that, and then block the Wolf on that, and then fight it.
On this, and then fight.
No. Block both, just in case. Why not? You know.
Yeah, well, because there's nothing that's unblocked.
Right.
Yes.
And now Wolf it anyways. You know.
Exactly. Do we need the mana for anything? No.
Because I mean, he can cast Student either way, but we, you know,
but we don't want
one of the ways we can lose this game is if he gets to Student and then follow up, and we can't counter everything.
That's what he had to.
Yeah.
Now we get to get our Awakening Zone back. We get to leave up Wolves. I guess I could have done that a different way, but it doesn't matter. All right, so we win the first match. We'll see you guys in the second one.